What's up, everybody? Josh here from Spawn Fly Fish, and we're back with our weekly shop update. There is a lot going on here in the shop. We've hinted at it, we've showed a little bit of it, but today we're going to give you a little more of it. So, we're walking this way. As you remember, we had two huge frames right here, and then this is where the warehouse section of our shop started. No longer. This is just going to be a full experience every time you come in here at Spawn Fly Fish. You can see behind us, we got slat wall put on the entirety of this wall. Some of it's filled out. We had a bunch of whiting that was in the back of the shop that we've now moved forward. We're working on creating a really, really cool immersive spawn section over there. We're gonna have all our spawn semi-seal, all our spawn feathers, shanks, beads, you name it, is gonna be over there. And we got some of the nicer products in the back. But then if you come over here, it's going to continue on. So tying is going to wrap around this whole shop. We got some Rainies here. This is, as some of you guys know, this is one of the last big pushes of brands that we've added. So they didn't really have a spot per se in the back of the warehouse, but now they have an amazing spot here in the shop for you guys to check out. If we come this way, you'll see the exact same story, and it looks really, really nice. So we got full wall of fulling mill, full-fledged wall of fulling mill, and then we've taken a lot of the things off of these really nice display boards. We started to get some hairline beads up. We're starting to get some Ahrex hooks up. We got full back wall to get more hairline products and Ahrex products up. And then we have some space in here where we're really going to sort of build this out. So just right behind you, look at all this space in here. We don't know what we're gonna get in here, but there's a lot of room for a lot of products. So yeah. Oh, and we got some of the furs up, some of the natural products up, just sort of thinking through what somebody needs. And frankly, what was really cool, so I'll tell a little story here. Pete and I kind of laughed about it. So when you historically visited us, you know we have this massive fly tying catalog, 15,000 products now. And when you came, they weren't all on display. So you had to be sold something that Pete and I would go get in the back, or you knew what you were looking for and we would go get in the back. But this week, for the first time, we have people coming in here, picking things off the shelf with little to no interaction with us, except for the fact that they want to know how we used it, when we used it, did it work, and we are there to provide all the answers for that. So that was really, really cool. So that really does it in terms of the shop. And now we're gonna hop right into new products. And I'll kick things off before we have Pete and McKenna. So we got one new fly line. This is the Fathom series from Rio. Stillwater season is on the horizon. So we're really excited about it. There's some different things that we're gonna do here, but we had some customers that are Stillwater fanatics, and this is gonna be their line. They really wanted us to bring it in. They like it. They like that head length of 35 feet, really allows them to get down, and they like the different sink rates that it comes in. One thing to note, we didn't bring this line all the way up to an 8 weight. For me, that's a little overkill. Unless you're going to Jurassic Lake or somewhere where there's a lot of very large trout where you're gonna be fishing in these Stillwater systems, we don't have that locally, so we brought this only in the 5 and 6 weight, which we think is appropriate for these lake fisheries. So note that we will be out here in the Stillwater sooner or later putting these lines to work. But again, some of our premier customers love them, so we trust them, and you should too.
What's good, everybody? Pete here, Spawn, and time to go over a couple new products. Nothing too crazy. We do have from Hanik, and these were very much requested for us to bring these in. We have both the Classic and the Jig Superb hook. Now, if you know much about these Hanik competition hooks, super sharp, and I mean super sharp. So you got the Classic hook, more of what you're already, somewhat used to doing a jig style hook, and then in the Superb, you've got that extra bit of room to play with, as well as that large hook gap, and both have that incredible needle point. And moving on from there, just got one more new product. And as you can see, this is the body and rib material from Semperfli, and we've got it in all the colors, and this stuff's really cool. Great material if you want a very simple nymph. All you do is tie it in and wrap the body, good to go. But you can also use it to rib some bigger fly patterns. You know, use this as a sub for wire in your woolly bugger patterns if you want to add a little color, a little flash in there. Awesome stuff, easy to work with, and definitely catches fish.
McKenna here at Spawn, and the last new product that we have to go over today with you guys are these new Spawn t-shirts. They're awesome. Be sure to come snag yours. Here, I'll pull one up for you. We have every size, small through 3X. They won't shrink after you wash them. And it's based off of one of our stickers here in the shop. It's a tribute to our home, Olympia, Washington. They're selling very fast, so be sure to get yours. We haven't even been able to put them up on the shelf because they're flying. Okay, sliding right into dates. March 8th, our next fly tying class. Be sure to sign up. It's gonna be super cool. We're gonna show off the new shop. That's right, take a little look. It's gonna be very awesome. We'll have so much more room for everybody. But call in, DM us, come in, whatever you need to do. Let us know if you wanna come in and participate in that fly tying class, and we can get you signed up. And again, it is March 8th. And the only other date is March 22nd, the Fly Fishing Film Tour. It is so exciting. We are very, very excited about this. It is gonna be at Fort George Brewery at 6 p.m. and there's no tickets being sold. It is first come, first served. So be sure to get there early and enjoy the film.
Great. Alrighty, last but definitely not least is the fishing report. What many of you guys tune in for each and every week here to get a glimpse at what's going on here in Southwest Washington. So Monday was a holiday. We are closed on holidays, which means we are generally on the water. We fish hard Monday, sun up to sundown. The water was very low and clear. If you look outside though, it is starting to rain. So we want that rain. It's gonna push, get that water level higher. You know, we preach about watching the water gauge. Sometimes you don't have an option, so we still went out and fished. We did encounter fish. It was a lot of fun. The weather was phenomenal. It was great to be out on the water, but overall, fishing was challenging. So know that when the water's low and clear, we like to use those shrimp colors for these winter fish. We didn't encounter any cutthroats, so that was a big surprise. So we have been encountering those over the last couple of weeks. We didn't encounter any, but we know they're in the system. So if you're not catching any steelhead, you can always turn to that and you'll find some success, generally speaking. But yeah, as the season kind of tapers off, we will switch over to some stillwater fisheries. We won't quite highlight those quite yet. We did get those lines in here, but overall fishing's okay. We got some rain, so it should be good as we taper off into the end of the season. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit like, hit subscribe. We're gonna open up the shop. Come see us, and we'll talk to you guys next week.